thank you very much for such words, strong words, Larry. We know each other all these years of the war, and thank you your attitude to our people. And I think this is the most important things. When you respect somebody, you can make deals with somebody, and you can make process, investment, and etc. But if you don't respect, you don't respect. And I think that this war shows that mostly the world respects Ukraine because of the courage of the people, yes, of the nation. Just ordinary people, they made the best image of our country, but there are no good things in the world, no good things. But on the one thing that our people show the world who are they, that you can make with them business even during the war, yes, but in any way, and that they were productive, and they made so many technologies with drones, with technologies, with electronic warfare, with AI, a lot of different things. Yes, I think this is very important. So, when you said about the peace the most important, the point from where we will start, I'm sure our normal life. We hope so that it can be, as you said, as quick, but I don't know quick or not. We want very much as quick as possible, but I don't know. But the most important is stable peace, yes. So stability, have it for Ukrainians, because we know we want just to live, not to make pauses in the war, to live, and investment will come, the life will come. And the most important, people who are abroad, millions of Ukrainians will come. Maybe not all of them, it's up to them, but I think that they will come. So, and we have these some steps with Europeans and with Americans. It's security guarantees. It's security guarantees for our people, which is very important, but this is also for investment and for business. It's for everybody. And this is good that now we are at the moment when we understand, Europeans understand, and Americans understand that we all need security guarantees from America first and from Europe second. I hope that we can finalize the package of renovation, package of prosperity on which our teams now work, and I hope that it will be good, positive signals to Ukrainians, which are now in a very difficult situation. They are surviving because of these attacks on energy, and so in any way, we believe in peace. Thank you.
Ukrainians today are literally freezing in the dark and often having to turn off their water as well. And other conversations we've had about Ukraine here have been about Ukraine fighting. These are all very, very important crisis conversations, and I think we rightly admire Ukraine's heroism, and we need to provide Ukraine with emergency support. But we've heard from President Zelensky that he and his team are working very hard on the next chapter. They're working very, very hard to build a stable and sustainable peace. And with that peace comes, our focus will move from the military battlefield to the economic battlefield. And I want us to remember this, Davos, because I am certain that next year there's going to be a big Ukraine meeting. It will be in a huge room because the Ukrainian economic opportunity will be so exciting, everyone will want to be there. And this meeting is about getting ready for that moment. It's about moving from the military battlefield to the economic battlefield, and it's about recognizing that all of that ingenuity, that determination, that resilience that we have seen Ukrainians demonstrating on the battlefield, inventing drones, fixing their power plants, all of that we are going to see turned to not just rebuilding the economy. It's not going to be the same as before the war. It's going to be a lot better. Poland and Ukraine had the same GDP per capita basically when the Soviet Union collapsed. Today, Poland's per capita GDP is 5 times greater. Within the next 10 years, okay, maybe Ukraine can't totally catch up, but it's going to be nipping at Poland's heels. And that's what we're going to do together. Now, President Zelensky has asked me to help him put together a very small, high-level team of international business leaders who will advise him on how Ukraine becomes the booming economy of Europe and attracting foreign investment. And President Zelensky, he can be quite demanding in private meetings in a nice way. But he said to me, Christy, I don't want to just be like talking to these guys. I go to all these meetings, they say, oh, Ukrainians, you're so brave, I love you, that's excellent. But then they don't come to Ukraine and they don't invest any money. I'm really not interested in that. What I want is people who are interested in investing in Ukraine. And if there are things I need to do to get them to want to invest in Ukraine, I will do those things. But I want to have serious conversations with serious people. We're going to build a new European, we can't decide the animal. Is it a tiger? Is it a lion? They're going to make a lot of money and we're going to make Europe stronger. So that is what we are going to do together. Some of the people who've already signed up for this effort are here in this room. Some of them are already investing.
And then, Christia, you're going to moderate the second part on business and investment in general. So first, I think we...
It's the most difficult winter because our equipment in worst condition after several attacks.
In different parts of Ukraine, it's a big country. They just
the different things.
May I say one sentence?
Doing the financing structure, the room is empty. So the mission impossible, the absolutely passionate colleagues, investors, and contrary to yesterday, win absolute
barbarity of the Russian assault. Civilian apartments destroyed. Bombs were hidden inside children's footballs.
Beginning, if we can find your mic.
Mr. Actually, a very important time for the United States, and obviously the whole institution, the foundation, and people of Ukraine have withstood. And under your leadership, Mr. President, prosper a Ukraine that can deliver its real. So thank you for being here again. I know these are difficult times. I know it's very difficult for you to leave your country. We could have a foundation to build a very secure and steadfast, unlike any other country in Europe.
how your attitude to our people. And I think this is the most important things. When you respect, most of the world respects Ukraine because of the war, no good things, but on one thing that our people, different things. Yes, I think this is very important. So, when you said about quick, but I don't know quick or not. We want very much quick as possible, but I don't know. But the most important, people who are abroad, millions of Ukrainians will come. Maybe not all of them. It's up to positive signals to Ukrainians, which are now in a very difficult situation. They are surviving because.
So it's well-known fact that the situation is critical, but I have hope and confidence. Seven we can cope with this. It's the most difficult winter because our equipment in together. Heat is coming back to apartment blocks in Kiev.
True. The last example, it was very big tragedy, that the deputy worked together with brigades. So this is really a winter of surviving for us. So
I'm the CEO of Vattenfall. We are a European energy company, but we are originating from Sweden. And first of all, I would like to say...
Everybody likes this question of how to say the kupolda, how to say dom. Yeah, how to say dom. But
Fantastic to learn from it, and also looking forward to build the country, and we're working very close obviously with your administration and really appreciate it.
Provide my insights on how I believe how that could work, so that we could act earlier, so in emergency states to give...
With batteries, and you can also with upgraded